Star Rail playthrough. For those of you who have watched the last 2 streams, it's been a hot mess. Silverwolf's hacked our stream, and that's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with the fact that she must have hacked our stream. But anyways, we are here, we are good, we fixed everything, mostly because we're gonna play on the PlayStation machine. But yeah. So anyways, before we start, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. Let's hop right to it. So let's teleport on over.
Such tight security. I bet they're stumped by the case as well. Gallagher.
So we gotta go talk to Gallagher.
Apologies. The Bloodhound family is running an investigation up ahead. No unauthorized personnel allowed. Hold on a minute. I think I've seen you before. The gray-haired one.
The gray hair.
How much trouble have you stirred up exactly on Penacony?
A little, This ain't it, Chief. You got the wrong gal.
Not possible. It was you the last time, yelling about some clockwork friendship while beating me up with that silver-haired girl.
What?
I'm not letting you get by this time. Please leave, or I'll have to get on my knees and beg you.
Listen.
Huh? What kind of heinous crime have you committed now?
Whoa, hold up. We didn't commit a crime.
Hold on, sir. We have documents authorized by the family that would aid your investigation. If it wouldn't trouble you, could we see this Mr. Gallagher?
Who exactly is this Gallagher you keep talking about? There's been a few people mentioning this name. Even the one with the gray hair.
He didn't send you all here?
It was the security officer who dispatched us. That's all I can divulge.
He'll do. He's the one we've been looking for.
Sorry, no can do. The boss said that since it's a matter of the family's reputation, no one's allowed through. Everyone, please leave. There's really no need for us to make things difficult for each other, right?
We're really sorry for troubling you. Let's think of another way.
Another way. That's it! Didn't they say something about that... what was it? Clockwork? That got this guy to change his mind? Can you perform it again? That... clocky magic. Please?
You got it.
Sorry, no can do. The boss said that since it's a matter of the family's reputation... Everyone, please leave.
Got it. So, activate clockwork. He's coming. I mean, if I make him sad, would he let me through? I'm just curious.
You lot insist on doing this.
Guess I do.
Sorry, but human lives and the family's reputation are at stake. It is imperative we know everything about the case.
No, I meant to say, do I really have to get down on my knees and grovel?
Don't mind.
I didn't think you were the type who would kick someone when they were down.
That's so
If that's the case, I'll just have to acquiesce to everyone's wishes. Lower my esteemed head and plead with everyone.
No. No need. Standing is just fine. You don't need to do that.
Looks like he still doesn't want to divulge anything.
Yeah. He's not really I have to make him honest. I just wanted to see what he would say if we did it sad.
Let me see what time it is now. Whoa, it's this time already. What? Time to clock out. And no one's gonna stop me.
she left.
This clockwork trick of yours, it's kinda dangerous.
At least he won't be getting in our way again. Let's go find that Gallagher and ask him the intricacies of the case.
I was wondering what all the commotion was. Huh. Oh, it's you guys. Welcome. Since you made it here, what can I do for you?
Oh,
Hello,
hey.
Mr. Gallagher, sir. Judging from your tone, it sounds like you were expecting us.
Miss Himiko, you're too polite. There's no need to call me sir.
Mr. Gallagher, you even know my name.
That's creepy.
Of course I do. You folks are from the legendary Astral Express, and honorable guests of the Watchmaker. I had an encounter with this lady in the Golden Hour. I remember that little silver-haired girl was there too. I'm sorry for what happened to that kid.
That's exactly what family ordered us to investigate.
This is also the reason why we've come to visit you, Mr. Gallagher. The Express can't just overlook the death of that child. So we've decided to help the family get to the bottom of it, in the hopes of getting justice for her.
The Nameless involved with the family. What an unpredictable twist of fate.
Why? What's wrong with the family?
It's nothing. On Penacony, everyone loves the family. No matter how much one resists the beautiful dream, when the time comes, they too will find it hard to let go. Who wants to leave a warm nest? Just idiots, little kids, and inebriated fools.
Mr. Gallagher seems to be getting at something.
But you got it wrong. I'm not. You want to discuss the case? Sure, come with me. This is not a good place to talk. Let's go elsewhere.
At this moment, on the other side. Interesting. What's up, chat? How you all doing today?
Even
How is
after
everyone?
that chilling tragedy, this dream is still running effortlessly. Other than the family of the
I love
Harmony,
this man.
it's hard to imagine any other power in the universe that could sustain a building of such magnitude.
The family itself is a huge, perfect building. Like a living idol. Each member of the family sees themselves as a piece of the divine puzzle, revolving around a singular core and a shared ideal. Under their command, they loyally fulfill their roles, offering themselves while also receiving sustenance in return.
Interesting analogy. Perhaps that's why Penacony's beautiful dream has persisted for so long.
But the human body has its limits, and so does the divine's.
That doesn't sound like the kind of comment a Galaxy Ranger would make.
Just pointing out the facts. Mr. Yang will definitely have a better sense of what's going on than I do.
What?
Why do you say that, Miss Acheron?
The beautiful dream is crumbling. But not because of a particular eon, a particular faction, or a particular visitor. Its collapse stems from a certain inevitability of human nature. The family refuses to acknowledge this, and it has ultimately backfired and become a catalyst. As people immerse their souls in the dreamscape, where consequences and pain cease to exist, and only ease and pleasure prevail, they draw closer and closer to necrosis. Regardless of the perceived bliss, death looms as the inevitable conclusion. Also, this necrosis will diffuse and spread. One piece of the puzzle's mutation will eventually cause the entire building to shake, break, and crumble.
In the end, the dreams that people built in the name of freedom became the cage that imprisoned them. I'm sure you've gained a lot from this trip, Miss Acheron. Are you willing to share your findings with me?
Of course. That's if I remember.
So maybe her memory thing's actually genuine. She says this as her hand gently rests on the hilt of the sword. Then quickly lets it go in a blink of an eye.
Don't mind me. It's just a habit. Owing to events in the past, I've become easily forgetful. It's only when this sword is unsheathed that those hazy memories start to become clearer.
Interesting.
Take your time.
That should do it. I vividly remember everything that occurred on Penacony. Ask away.
It's so weird. So about
the moment of daybreak. I've heard that's where the Dawn Factory, which processes the foundation of the dreamscape, is located.
Behind the dreamscape's song and dance stand many imagination factories. Workers create all kinds of whimsical works day in and day out in their dreams. Then they return to reality and sleep on a narrow bed in a room. A far cry from luxury. They say it will suffice. Experiencing the bizarre and motley dreamscape is the best reward.
Interesting.
There I encountered a young woman who had just come of age. The perfect time to indulge in beautiful dreams. Her greatest wish was to one day move to the golden hour and see the magnificent garments she had woven with her own hands. For certain reasons, her wish was difficult to fulfill. But I managed to bring her a garment.
Huh. Interesting. How about the Gilded Hour?
Gilded Hour. It's said to be Penacony's currency center.
Yes. It is a fortress-like financial city, the economic heart of the dreamscape.
Okay.
The Pepeshi people of the Alfalfa family are there to keep it running, sending blood that is made from money everywhere on Penacony. Everyone there is exquisitely dressed and always in a hurry. The greatest wish of the local Pepeshi people is for their future generations to work in the Gilded Hour. I've never met anyone who is willing to talk. I could only stand at the crossroads, watching crowds of people hurrying like the wind through the jungle of steel, only to deposit the alfalfa credits that they'd earned into the bank's vault. I don't know if they would open the vault door, but before I left, I witnessed a well-dressed Pepeshi person plummet from the sky, while those around him continued on their way, unfazed.
Well, I don't think anyone really fazed us when we thought.
This is what I've seen and heard along the way. Someone once said to me, Penacony wasn't like this a long time ago, nor should it be. I've traveled through the reality and dreamscape of the planet of festivities, watched the tides of night rise and fall when time stopped for people, where the spirits of the rich and impoverished remain forever fixed on their own scales. This is why I think the collapse of the beautiful dream is inevitable.
There might be a way to change everything.
Perhaps. But if this is indeed the world that people desire, if this is precisely why life chooses to slumber, should we still seek to change
this
it?
This red text stuff, man, always bugs me out. I don't know, man.
Miss Acheron, now it's my turn to share a story with you. There was a man from my homeland who, at a time when the world was grappling with deep, unhealable pain, made a choice. He wove together the dreams of everyone in the world, linking people's dreamscapes, and shouldered this burden himself. From this, he created a giant, a spiritual atom.
Spiritual atom.
And since that moment, the giant stood between heaven and earth, becoming the pillar of the world's existence. As a price, those who found it hard to move forward, who could not advance, forever lost their future. They slumbered in a dream, devoid of disaster and pain, living out their days peacefully in the man's created utopia. And it is because of the wishes of those people who wished not to awaken that this spiritual atom became unbreakable.
And yet, you stand here right now, which also means that man failed?
Because people must always move towards the future. Even if human weaknesses make them pause when they truly cannot move forward, humanity will eventually seek a way to save itself.
Oh yeah, of course it wants to save itself.
And that man, he was never a failure. Like everyone in that world, he etched the possibilities of human nature into his heart. He was the sun chaser of legend, soaring towards the sky and embracing his final victory with his fall. He ascended to heights uncharted, only to come face to face with the sun, a place not visited by anyone before. His wings would melt because of it, only for him to fall into the sea. And after that, countless others would surpass him, soaring to even greater heights.
It's pretty much what evolution's all about, like the evolution of
A
it.
fitting metaphor for the Nameless's trailblazing spirit.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
the path of the
I
trail.
know what you wish to confirm. The universe has innumerable similar, yet different worlds. In these worlds, there are innumerable people who look alike, yet don't. I too have embarked on journeys, encountering old friends with familiar faces on different worlds, witnessing their destinies follow paths similar to mine. So I will tell you, even if not completely similar, the story you just told,
Interesting.
it overlaps with my past. And within that abyssal dream, I ended that man's life. Alone.
Damn.
I am not who you think I am. Nor will my home be as fortunate as your world.
I am sorry.
It's fine. I don't mind, so long as I can alleviate your suspicions.
There's something I still wish to know, Miss Acheron. Under that representation of the hunt, exactly what sort of power is it that has motivated your solitary journey thus far?
Mr. Yang, before answering that question, I wish to continue the previous topic. I like your analogy very much. Indeed, birds are born to fly. But in a distant past, their ancestors could only gaze at the sky in envy. They saw that faraway ray of light from above the heavens, piercing through the clouds and blanketing the earth. And so, time and time again, generation after generation, the birds spread their wings and took to the sky, attempting to touch its ceiling, all because the sun was there. Then, what if the last bird finally soars into the sky, only to realize that the end of the light is not the sun, but darkness?
Pretty much a black hole.
Then why, exactly, do we even walk towards the light?
Yo, this bitch.
Long time no see. Having fun on Penacony? Acheron?
This voice, it's not Constance. Could it be her companion?
I love her eyes. I can't get over her eyes.
Though I don't know exactly what you are, or what you're up to, my bullets will find you. Until then, you best find a casket store on Penacony and ask the owner to reserve a good quality casket for you, imposter.
Damn, okay. Easy there, buddy.
Imposter? I see. She gave my whereabouts to someone who's tracking Acheron too. Who are you?
Huh? Did I make a mistake? Who the heck are you?
Wow.
I'm the Garden of Recollection's memo keeper.
Not bad.
This is the kind of tough challenge I like. You that imposter's bodyguard? Never mind. It's fine. I'll leave a round for you. So get that forehead clean and wait for me.
I don't know
hurt
what
you,
you're
my
talking about, but you know Acheron, the Galaxy Ranger, yes? I have something to ask you.
Are you asking me to write your will? Sure. Go ahead.
Not quite. I only want to ask, how exactly did she become a Galaxy Ranger?
Boom, checkmate.
She's clearly not a path strider of the hunt, but you are, aren't you? Tell me, what's Acheron's deal?
Sure. Heck, never thought I'd come across an ally. What a stroke of luck. Well, I'll be on Penacony soon. Memo keeper, go buy a bottle of his Donna's White Oak and warm it up. And I'll raise a glass to you. That lady's passed. Well, nobody knows. But if all you want is a simple answer, sure. You best get a chair and take a seat. That woman, named Acheron, is an emanator who should not exist.
Okay, buddy?
You look pale. Or is that also part of your act?
I didn't think you'd have the nerve to show yourself.
Yeah, right?
I thought this was exactly what you wanted. After all, I faithfully fulfilled my duties as you instructed.
Well, whose team is this guy? Huh?
Just tell me if you can't hold on any longer.
So, the genius of the Council of Mundanites wants to be my Undertaker now. My, what an honor.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure the people at the Strategic Investment Department would love to be notified of your death in due time. But let's not forget, you won't be seeing them, because I'm the manager of this task.
Great. Then tell your people that Aventurine is ready to go in 17 system hours.
Oh, you've got a lot of nerve. How exactly do you plan on completing your task while your hands are tied by the Harmony?
Well, my conversation with Sunday convinced me that there's a traitor in the family.
Oh, absolutely.
They hold the secrets of Penacony. So, I took the opportunity to set everything in motion.
I wish we got to...
I even managed to recover the gift money. Things haven't gone this smoothly since I walked through the doors of the Reverie. Now I'm only one step away from victory. Let's just wait and see.
Sounds like a very elaborate way of saying that you failed.
Damn. Easy there,
That's
buddy.
all I can say.
Easy.
Have you forgotten, Doctor? You betrayed me. Go. Do what you must. I look forward to the sight of the IPC fleet surrounding Penacony. You've achieved what you desired, haven't you?
That's true, but what's your plan? Did you conceal an orbital support beacon in that gift money bag?
Well, who knows? Maybe that's why I'm handing out cash even when I'm about to bite the dust.
You are indeed a gambler.
Man,
An
he got
insane
so
one
much
at
cooler
that.
in this patch. It's
Well,
insane.
maybe I am. Who knows?
He got so much cooler in this patch.
Fine.
So much better.
Here, take this. Open it when you're on your last legs. You'll thank me.
What's this? Medical advice? You catch on pretty fast, Doctor. Asking me to solve a case without giving a single clue. How typical of you, wing-headed scoundrel.
That's great.
But the way you're all on edge about that stowaway, it's just as I guessed it would be. As for now, let the rain of wealth from the IPC fall evenly on everyone.
Alright, cool. So, let's do this. Okay, distribute the gems and ask around the cores. Holy's trash. Dude, I just love Penacony so much. You just see people like completely like blacked out, like just puking their brains out. It's like,
the world has truly lost its way.
I got these gems for
You.
him. Like, honestly, like,
Wait.
what?
I get it now.
I
This is some
get
sort
it,
of
but,
pride
like,
show, right?
Man,
You must have
everyone's
some
just
cameras
partying
set up around here to film yourself
24/7.
doing good deeds, right?
It's just like a big college party.
You
that never
youngsters
ends.
are always looking for a quick way to get an
Straight up,
audience.
taking
But
shots.
you know what? A truly great show never comes easy.
A great show will start soon, old man. But before that, I need to ask you something.
What's up, Clea? How you
Do
doing?
you know where I can
Right?
find death in this dream?
Ah, I see. Another fearless youngster looking for death, huh? Well, let me give you a piece of advice. Don't think you're the first one who's ever thought of that idea. Death? Not even remotely innovative. I bought it from Dr. Edward. He claimed it was some exclusive fancy schmancy stuff. Oh, but what a disappointment. The effects were awful. First, some monster covered in eyes stabs you in the gut. And then all you see are blurry glimpses of buildings and lights. Oh, the sky was spinning so fast it almost made me puke.
Is that all?
Yeah, what else can you expect? Don't put too much stock in the Penacony movie industry. They even call this junk groundbreaking art. Can you believe it?
What a
That's
joke.
choice words.
Well, I'll leave you be then. I hope you have a wonderful day. A monster covered in eyes. That sounds like the Memory Zone meme. But buildings and lights... I don't think those have anything to do with death. Well, that whole dream bubble was probably created using rumors and gossip. I can feel something inside my head. Is the harmony starting to kick in?
Let's go. Does he at some point like everything gets like hazy? Like,
Please do not hit the entertainment facilities.
let's do how many things? Wait, 5 things more. Wait, can we get the light going? Light going? Well, let's do one more. Come on, light cone. Come on, light cone. Boy, how am I doing? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Yeah, no, we ended up having to stream on... We have to stream on the PlayStation because, unfortunately for me, like, I don't know why, but I don't know, if I try to stream, like, Honkai, for some reason, it just does not want to work. Like, it's just, like, the weirdest thing ever. I'm not entirely sure why, but this guy in Goldeneye says some stuff, but I guess let's talk to the,
Would
singer
you
here.
be willing to support my performance? And keep the Song of Beauty alive in the cosmos? Wow, how fabulous! But why would you give such a wonderful gift to a random stranger like me?
Well,
why not?
You see, I can't bear to see anyone in this sweet dream suffering from poverty.
That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much, sir. If you ever get the chance, please, feel free to come by and indulge in my singing.
Sure thing. Oh, by the way, do you happen to know anything interesting about death?
Death? That's a pretty scary topic, and it doesn't really match the mood of this sweet dream.
Yeah, right? Like...
Oh, you see, I'm a tabloid reporter collecting ghost stories in Penacony. As you know, the more chilling the stories, the more attention they get. Maybe you could help me out.
Interesting.
Well, if you're up for some gossip, it's not about death, but there have been some rumors about a guest at the reality hotel who fell into a deep sleep and didn't wake up. It was like they were in some sort of coma. Nobody knows what caused it, but luckily the customer eventually regained consciousness. Well, all customers are under the protection of the family, after all.
Thank you. This will make for a very juicy headline. May Shibe protect us.
Wow.
Unexplained coma.
Interesting. Okay.
That's actually what happens to your body if your brain dies in a dream. But unfortunately, the customer ended up waking up in the end.
Okay.
The disturbing voice in my head. It's getting closer.
Let's go talk to this guy. This guy's got some news for us. You can tell him.
Take
See some
care,
shit.
my friend.
You can see, you know.
If you
this
ever
guy's
find yourself in danger, remember that the hounds are always ready to help.
Sure. Anyways, I got these gems. The expression on this hunk of a man was complex, as if you were looking at a mud-soaked sparrow.
You don't look
What?
good, my friend. If you need assistance, I can contact the hotel and have them wake you up forcefully.
That won't be necessary. I have some business to attend to.
What kind of comparison
But
is
thank
that?
you all the same.
All right, then. If you ever need help, don't hesitate to reach out to us hounds.
Well, actually, I do need a favor. As the most outstanding hound in Penacony, have you come across any stowaways recently?
Stowaways? How could there be stowaways in Penacony? We've never had anything like that before.
All right. Good luck with your work then. What was I even thinking? Family would never share intel with the IPC.
Bro, come on. We know that too. Come on. Get yourself in the
Does
game, bro.
everyone have to go through so much torment before joining the family?
I want to know what happened to the
Now I just want to take out my brain and use it as evidence.
We were playing matchmaker with like a couple of bottles of like alcohol. I want to know what happened. Imagine explaining that to somebody. Like, oh yeah, you know, I played this game
sip
where
of
we
liquor.
hooked up a
Blissful reprieve.
cup with a bottle.
To drown
And,
a
they started
thousand
flirting?
sorrows. Let worries leave. I know I have what it takes to become a poet.
Like, come on.
Oh? You're giving these gems to me? Didn't expect to meet such a generous soul in this place. Or are you just pitying me? Well, it really doesn't matter. As long as I have Soul Glad, that's enough. This is just a dream after all.
You really shouldn't drink so much Soul Glad, my friend. It's not good for your health.
Oh. Maybe I really should quit. But not before meeting the Devil of Soul Glad.
The Devil of Soul Glad? Care to elaborate?
Yeah. It's a seahorse with
The
a
devil
long
of
neck.
this alcoholic drink is seems like a
They say it loves to appear to drunk people, especially the ones who are passed out
So,
on the side of the
hallucination,
road.
essentially.
How funny.
Yeah. Very funny indeed. Thank you.
Alright, well, that was no let's go. I guess let's talk to the kid. Actually, let me see something. Oh, we do have everything here. Okay. I didn't really want to play this, but I'm gonna talk to him. Hey, look at that. Wow, life is great. Like...
You want to talk to me? Sure, but nothing too sensitive, okay?
Sure. Here, I got these gems for you.
Huh. Wealthy people have fancy ways to enjoy this dream. But to be honest, I've never seen anyone who gives out money to others like you. So, are you trying to be the prince from the tale, handing out his gold leaf garment and melting his lead heart in the fire?
I'm flattered. I'm no prince, and I just thought these gems would help you speak. So, as an investigative reporter, maybe you've heard something about death?
That's not a bad take.
Ah, another curious soul. I see. Well, that was actually the topic I was most into when I entered the industry. But my boss shut it down.
How did your boss talk you out of it?
Well, she simply said, covering baseless urban legends like that would make us look like some third-rate tabloid.
Damn.
I thought about it, and she had a point. Reporting on stuff like blowing out birthday candles and getting spooked by nightmare ghosts isn't exactly professional material.
That's fair.
Guess she's got a point. Thank you for sharing.
I guess that's a sad thing. And let's make our way over here. Over here, and here.
Were you wanting to talk to me? Sorry, I thought you were checking out something behind me.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's nothing behind you, but yeah.
This? A gift? For me? Are you sure this isn't some kind of mistake?
Yes, it's for you. Just take it.
Is this for real? Someone is actually giving me a gift. Not for my parents, but for me.
Wow. Someone is
Thank you so much.
That's the most broken
No,
thing
it's
I've
not
ever heard.
much. I just want to ask you something.
Why aren't you embarrassed?
I knew it. What's on your mind?
I know it.
Are you trying to ask about my
I
father
should've
or my
gone to
mother?
therapy years ago.
Neither. I just wanted to know if you've ever heard about death in the dreamscape.
Oh, you sound just like my father. Always warning me about danger, even in dreams. He's an Intellitron, so his dream entry methods are different from us organics. Can't count on him to protect me if something does go haywire. Funny, right now I'm still under his protection. How ironic.
Hey, Stay positive. Gold will always shine one day, right?
That's just depressing.
The Devil of Soulglad, Dangers in the Dream, and Nightmare Ghosts. Well, surely death is a popular topic in this sweet dream granted by the family.
Right.
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers.
Damn.
Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere. Is the smell of death so enticing, my fine fellow?
There she is.
Oh, it's you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
Man, I wish we pulled Sparkle so bad.
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know? And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
No, I mean... What did you mean by becoming one myself?
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again. But it's a good thing if you ask me, because...
Because I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around. So, now that I've drawn you out, will you reward me with an answer for my efforts?
Why should I help you?
Don't you want to see Penacony descend into... chaos? Well, I can make that happen. I just need an answer to one question. Back then, when you asked me to find a mute, did you really mean Robin?
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so pleasing.
Well done. I admit I underestimated you, but what difference would it make? Let me tell you something. There were 2 mutes, but one is dead now, and the other, though he's still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find him again.
I mean, he's a big hint. Okay.
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool. Right now, there are only 2 things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything so far.
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence, and that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 16 system hours.
I was gonna say, like, time must have gone by.
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand. Here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured destruction button, and I have one just like it. When either of us presses it, the other and the whole of Penacony will go up in smoke.
What?
If you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right?
Damn, I mean, she's not wrong.
Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care, too.
Oh, a deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threat seriously at all. Otherwise, how on earth did you manage to bring it in here?
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of. But it's good to hear that he's still here in Penacony. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climax, the walls will crumble, people will wake up, and those who couldn't speak will find their voices again. When that time comes, go ahead, press the button, light up the sky with a magnificent fireworks display for me. Catch you later, fool.
You're still talking big, but sure, if that happens, I'll stay true to my word. Just don't let me down now, okay?
Yeah, she's actually crazy. Like she's actually insane.
So, number 35. You're back. Like your new lucky charm?
Can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Just in time for Sparkle. What's up, Glitch? How you doing?
Silence!
How's
I didn't give you permission to speak, you Sigonian hound.
Damn. Yo, this guy's gone through some serious shit. Like, this guy has gone through everything.
The guys in black
Like,
didn't say much, so I've no idea what you did to save your skin in that massacre back in the day. But I figured you must have had good luck, so I bought you.
Damn.
From now on, you and your good luck are my assets. Are we clear?
Right? No joke. No, seriously though, this guy's
Your
gone through
first
some
task
stuff.
is simple.
He's about to die.
In addition to you, I've purchased 34 other slaves. Go and play a game with them. You came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real deal.
You're insane.
Testing out if you're a good product.
Damn. Jesus Christ.
Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to waste?
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is never short of self-righteous brats like you. But you look good. And that's why many customers are betting their fortunes on a scrawny brat like you. So go along now and don't let your master down.
Jesus.
How much did you spend?
What?
Yeah, right? Like, what does it matter? He's like, yo.
My price. How much did you pay?
$5.
Huh. You really want to know? Well, it was 60 tanba. No more, no less.
I don't know what Tombas are. What does that equate to?
I'll take my chances. 30 tanba. If I come back alive, you'll give me 30 tanba. Deal?
Are you trying to strike a bet with me? Oh, you've got some guts. Yeah, sorry, but that won't do. Don't forget your place, slave.
I mean,
you're not qualified to be at the table.
To be fair, I don't know what he was trying to... Why would I bet that?
You're just a chip. A life thrown away in someone else's hands. Either you come back with more chips for your master, or you never come back. It's all or nothing. Don't embarrass me, my lucky hound.
Yeah, this guy's gone through some stuff. I was never expecting.
What brings you here, Gallagher?
Some friends from the old days. Do you have a moment to spare, Siobhan?
I was never expecting to actually like this dude.
Oh, I have the whole day to spare. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dream Jolt Hostelry.
Interesting. Is this person not an NPC? Well, like they are an NPC, but like it possibly a playable character in the future?
This bar offers a wide variety of drinks, but we draw the line at Soul Glad. Why settle for ordinary when you can experience extraordinary? We're dedicated to serving up nothing but pure joy and laughter.
You could tell, like there's just more details on them than the regular NPCs, so...
What would you like to drink? I'll whip it up for you.
Oh, look! A lady as cool as Serval!
She is cool indeed.
Who's Serval? Will you, introduce me to her? Huh?
Oops. She's heard us.
Yo, this lady's shit!
Just spare them, my esteemed bartender.
like, damn!
I'll take over the bar today.
Yo,
I'm getting up there in age, and I need some practice before I forget the skills that used to put food on my table. Where did you stash the ingredients?
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't you whip up some special drinks?
Yeah, this person definitely is going to be a playable character at some point.
That's exactly what I had in mind. Hey, my friends, do me a favor. Go around the bar and bring me any ingredients you fancy. The discussion might take quite some time, so I'll prepare some customized non-alcoholic drinks for you.
Non-alcoholic?
In the bar? But aren't all the ingredients right there on the counter?
Non-alcoholic? What kind of bar is this?
Why, we're in a dream, my lovely
Just drinking
lady.
mocktails?
You can help yourself to anything if you wish for it. Comfort, hunger, confusion, or even boredom. It's all within reach, right at your fingertips.
I'm at a dream and I'm drinking mocktails?
Oh, did you hear that? She just called me my lovely lady.
Even in reality, mixing drinks is more than just throwing ingredients together. A bartender needs to capture the bar's atmosphere, master technique, and spin a tale of mystery and anticipation.
I don't even know if I'm in
Only then can a perfect drink crafted with a customer's life story be created.
In other words, what you get from your drink is down to luck, so don't overthink it. Indecisiveness has no place when it comes to enjoyment.
Sure. Okay. So, oh yeah, no, I am in the dream. Wait, so I'm in the dream and I'm drinking mocktails? Come on. I expected more.
It's Soul Glad! But I thought they didn't sell Soul Glad at the bar.
Someone could have brought Soul.
Let's give it a shake. Nice, it's still fizzy and has a long shelf life.
Hey.
That's possible.
Yeah,
you see Soul Glad everywhere these days. So it wouldn't be a surprise if someone brought a bottle here.
Yo, a BYOB bar?
Why don't they sell Soul Glad in this bar? Did something happen?
Yeah, you imagine? Like,
it's all about the bartender's pride. It wouldn't make sense for customers to come here and order drinks they can find anywhere else. That's the mindset I use when I brew my coffee.
You're right, Himeko.
I mean, I guess? But I mean... I can't talk to him. Like... Yeah, I guess you make coffee that you wouldn't normally get anywhere else. I mean, I guess so.
Hey! Look at all these chips scattered everywhere.
A few days ago, an actor from the Iris family came.
So popular.
Caused a ruckus for
also
Siobhan.
Add that to your...
Those chips must have gotten scattered during all the chaos.
So enemies drop gold coins in the drink.
That's a clever metaphor.
That being said, opening a bar in this place, filled with monsters, is quite a feat. Siobhan must have a lot of tricks up her sleeve, right?
You'll have to ask her
Galvin, thank you so
yourself
much
to
for that
find
sub.
out.
Welcome.
But I have a feeling she won't budge unless you impress her with an incredible drink.
That's quite a stack. Not sure if it's enough.
Stay out of my way.
Understand.
I'm looking for Siobhan.
Uh-huh? What's all the commotion about?
I just still don't fully understand why you wouldn't sell like the most popular drink on top of everything else. Like, you're in the dreamscape. Like, how much more worth would it be to sell it is the true question, I guess. I don't know. I think it's just bad business practice. That's why no one's here. Bro, this whole bar is just dead. It's a BYOB bar.
Haven't I made myself clear enough, Miss Amiki? The Dream Jolt Hostelry only welcomes guests who want to enjoy a drink to their heart's content. I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in your proposal.
But you have the talent. You'll attract a huge audience. You're destined for the Iris' stage, not for this rundown shack.
Well, first of all, this isn't a rundown shack.
With
It's
me.
nice in here.
We'll become the talk of Penacony, as shining light into every corner of the dreamscape. Please, Siobhan, I really need you.
It's like super nice in here. Let's be real.
As you see, I'm entertaining my guests. Don't make me repeat myself.
Fine. If you don't come along, I'll just sit here and not go anywhere else.
Alright, well, that's just creepy.
Give me a sparkling drink. Sweet. With extra ice.
Just one moment.
What's her deal? We can't discuss the case with other people hanging around the bar.
Damn, they have their first customer.
Can you do that clockwork trick of yours again?
Just what I've been waiting for.
Yeah, I'm counting on you.
Alright, let's use clockwork.
You're one of Siobhan's guests, right? What can I do for you? If you're here to convince me to leave, please stop it. I'll never leave until she accepts my proposal. I just don't get why she won't leave this place. This rundown shack with no customers whatsoever.
I mean, listen, is there anything? I mean, listen, I really don't think that this is a... Right, if I make her sad, I think she's just gonna drink her words away. So... And let's give her a nice dose of depression.
It's ridiculous, right? Our paths were never meant to cross.
Is this right?
Yet I'm still holding on to her. I'm too timid and shy, longing to shine but afraid of stepping into the spotlight. I need her guidance because I'll never be able to do anything alone. You don't know Siobhan's past, and you have no clue how radiant she used to be. Even among the talented Iris family, her skill was unmatched. I know she probably thinks I'm just trying to ride her fame to get ahead. But all I want is for her to reclaim her place.
This moment that emotion turns into liquid feeling. So did I make a depressive drink?
She's still not leaving. Maybe I'll have to try again.
I mean, it got me a recipe, so...
I just don't get...
So, she was calm, so let's make her angry.
Those darn Iris jerks! They're the ones who forced Siobhan into hiding here, running this pesky bar. It's all their dirty scheming. I get it now. She's not leaving because she doesn't want to run into them again. I can help clear the way for her. I can do her a favor. I'll go back and write a letter to the Dream Master exposing the crimes committed by the Iris family. Siobhan will definitely
definitely
appreciate
obsessed
it.
with this person. Like an unhealthy amount.
I just don't get why she...
Alright, so let's do... Oh, we already tried the other two. Let's try it. Was I gonna get that regardless of what I picked?
The moment when Siobhan and I share the stage, the crowd is going wild, applause crashing like waves, the aroma of irises fills the air, a beautiful melody playing, ribbons dancing around us, and the taste is sweeter than honey. I've seen that scene countless times in my dreams, and every time it mesmerizes me. That's why I have to bring her back to that world, no matter what it takes. Want to raise a glass, my attentive listener? Let's consider it a toast to my far-fetched dream.
Sure. I mean, we're in the dream state. So, we're a grape soda and tall glass.
Well, talking to you has got me feeling a bit down.
Why? I just made you
my
happy.
Thoughts are swirling.
I just made you happy.
Making my mind clear and bringing tears to my eyes.
Oh my god.
Maybe I should find a place to reflect on what Siobhan truly means to me. Here's the payment for the drinks. Please, pass it on to her.
Just leave it at the counter. Why are you giving it to
I'm
me?
I'm leaving now.
Bro.
Amaki has left? That's good for her. Radiant dreams may be enticing, but they're nothing more than dreams. Her drink is on the house. Please keep the money.
Oh, okay.
When you're ready, go to Gallagher. I can tell he's itching to show off his skills.
I mean, I'm not gonna complain for free money. If it's free money, I'm gonna take it. Like, thanks. You tell me I have to actually, like, it kicked me out just so I can talk to him? What was the point of me making her happy and then she just turned sad? Like, come on. Clocky's ability let me down. Did I? Oh, yeah, I think I came back. There's a guy. Oops. This is not where I thought we were. No, never mind. Complete. Just ignore me. Ignore everything I just did. Everything I just did was completely pointless.
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler than you'd imagine. Just pick your favorite ingredients, toss them in a glass, mix it up, and it's done.
Boom. Nice and easy.
So go ahead, explore the bar, and bring me any ingredients you prefer.
I got
Nice
all the
work.
ingredients.
Let me take a look.
I got
You found
depression,
some interesting ingredients there. Now take your pick. Each drink has its own unique flavor, and the base ingredient sets the tone for the initial taste and the lingering aftertaste.
Okay.
So, which one would you like to use as the base?
I didn't get dream syrup. I want the base to be alcoholic.
Sweeter than Susa juice and more bitter than dream syrup. Dream in a bottle. That's a metaphor for Penacony itself. Now that you've chosen the base, it's time to pick the adjunct. The ingredient that'll create a marvelous chemical reaction with the base. It should give an unforgettable taste without overpowering the main tone. So, what's your choice for the adjunct?
Give me high stakes.
This is the most pungent adjunct we have, and my personal favorite.
Hey, let's go.
Before Mikhail left, the wrinkles at the corners of his eyes had deepened like knife cuts. He mumbled, his breath too weak to climb up his throat,
This guy
caught up
looks
in his
so
chest.
Damn.
But I could smell it.
Like,
The lingering scent of Penacony itself on that night.
like, just look at him. He looks so
Mikhail.
tired.
Almost there. Let's pick a decoration. Which style do you prefer? Anything you need, I've got it.
Give me coin-shaped lemon.
The IPC's favorite. Ambitious, aren't you?
I don't know. It sounds more aesthetic.
Well, it's done.
Hey.
Here's to you,
Hey, doesn't look
seeker of
bad.
truth, with this glass of farewell, my lovely. To unfinished business.
Well done, Gallagher. You're not over the hill yet.
So, are you satisfied?
Oh, the flavors. They're way more sophisticated than Soul Glad.
Well, I mean, Soul Glad's in
The richness and layers of these flavors are a masterpiece, especially with the adjuncts. I can taste the spicy and sour notes with a hint of sweetness. I'm not entirely sure what it all means. Maybe Mr. Gallagher can
He said
shed
it's a
some light on
bang
it.
and drink. That's what that means.
Well, if you're expecting a profound answer, I'm afraid I'll disappoint you. The imagery it implies is pretty straightforward. It's just a glimpse of what this dream truly tastes like. Nothing more.
Does this true taste have anything to do with that, Mikhail?
I heard this name in my dream.
Yeah, that name does sound familiar. When you got knocked out by that masked fool girl, I think I heard someone calling that name. Do you remember?
Yeah.
I was right about you. You guys seem to know quite a bit. And now there's no reason to hide anything from you anymore. Let's dig deeper into the case. And of course, I'll tell you a story about Mikhail.
Hey, cool.
All right. Let's start with what we know based on the clues the family
All right,
has.
let's do it.
It seems that Firefly isn't a local or an invited guest. In other
Yeah, we know
words,
that.
she's a stowaway.
We've had this conversation.
She managed to fool me at first. My age must be getting the best of me. But here on the planet of festivities, stowaways are a common sight. You're bound to run into one sooner or later. After the incident, the hounds wasted no time searching for that girl in both the dreamscape and reality. But here's the thing. We only received bad news, and the trickiest kind at that. She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreamscape or reality, as if she had never come to Penacony at all.
It's almost like she's been like undone.
Huh? Does that mean...
Jeff eradicate her? Maybe this.
That's impossible. The problem now is not that she's dead, but that it's as if she had never existed in the first place.
Interesting.
Let me be frank. This case, actually, is unlike anything the Bloodhound family has dealt with before.
I keep wanting him to say Bloodhound
Dealt
Gang
with before.
as like the band,
So,
and I can't like,
death
get it out of my head.
does happen in Penacony, if I understand
I just
correctly.
can't get it out of my head.
You've witnessed it, so there's no need to hide. Even the shiniest city has its dark side. We're all adults here. Surely I don't need to explain too much to you. Confronting the family based on that alone would be naive. Death may occur in sweet dreams. So what? Such events are highly unlikely and only affect a tiny number of people.
Hey, listen, it's just Bloodhound Gang just sounds
If you
better.
really
I
want
know
to
it's a-
delve
I know
deeper
it's
into
like
this
a-
case,
a
you
band
need to
group,
understand the
whatever you
true
call it,
problem with the family.
Ah, that's all I
I
can think
guess
about.
it's time to tell the story of that Mikhail.
You're very perceptive. The Astral Express has received that music box too, right? Do you know the secrets it holds?
There's a message. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
That's the exact wording.
Hey, why are you laughing? Wait, did you write it? It's quite poetic.
No, but I'm the officer in charge of this case. So how could I not know? I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't come from the family. You might have even guessed that the relationship between the family and the watchmaker isn't as close as it seems.
That's just our speculation. Actually, it's hard to believe that the father of Penacony and its actual managers are at odds.
Now I can assure you that your speculation is absolutely correct. The family has considered the watchmaker an enemy for a long time, but the hounds haven't been able to track him down, as he seems to be living only in the characters and stories he created. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why the family allowed the watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous message to the outside world, inviting you here and causing chaos?
So, you want to seize this opportunity to expose the watchmaker?
Well, now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation, but kept you in the dark, right? Because the watchmaker is not the legend of the land of the dreams at all. He's the most shameful stain in the history of Penacony, and he's the root cause of all the anomalies in the dreamscape.
What's that to do with Mikhail?
You don't get it? Well, I mean, Mikhail, the betrayer of the family, he's the watchmaker.
Oh. Interesting. Sometime later. Wait, from Mikhail's tree?
Here we are, Clock Studios theme park, the most popular entertainment center in Penacony.
Hey, let's go. We're going to Disney World.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be discussing the watchmaker? I would have expected you to take us to maybe a library or an archive room of sorts. But an amusement park?
Yo, can we talk about this real quick? Alright, so Clocky, clearly Mickey Mouse, right? Now you're gonna tell me that Mickey Mouse has his own theme park? So Clocky has his own theme park that's all based on dreams and magic. And it just sounds like a very similar mouse that I know that also is around dreams and magic. That also has a theme park full of balloons and stars and all this stuff. I'm just saying, there's some similarities there. Like, oh boy, guys!
The culture of a city reflects its history in the most authentic way. To you, it's a fun place. But to me, it's a prison for the planet's past.
I don't know. With the statue out
You know
front,
that Penacony used to be the IPC's prison planet, right? All the prisoners were brought here, helping the Garden of Recollection salvage the leaking memoria from the macro void. The prolonged exposure to high concentrations of memoria caused a unique phenomenon. The dreams of countless prisoners intersected and overlapped, and people started meeting each other in their dreams, living lives that were almost identical to reality. But everything has a price, and sweet dreams are no exception. In the end, the dream world was unable to alleviate the suffering of prisoners in reality. One of the prisoners broke free from the IPC shackles and fought for freedom. He is Hanu, the great leader of Dreamville, the great peacemaker, and the faithful companion of the underdogs.
So, the same Hanu is based on a real-life person? So, the Clocky cartoon actually talking
History is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation that draws from Penacony's actual history. These characters not only exist in Dreamville, but also in the distant past. Once you realize this, you'll understand why we're here.
Interesting. I'm just saying, man,
There are so many members of the Bloodhound family around here.
They just received a lockdown order, supposedly from Sunday himself. Who knows what it's for?
Let's go ahead. I do want to do one thing. I want to Let's change the setup here for a second. I don't know why I have her in there, actually, to be real with you.
Our paths cross once.
So, first things first, let's grab this chest here. And then let's make our way over. So, yeah, I mean, clearly this is all based on the like, it's insane.
So many of them. I've never seen anything like this, even when they're tracking down suspects.
So, like, if you've ever been to Disney World, right? Like, Disney World in Orlando, Florida, right? Like, it's the same entrance, too. For you to go into, like Main Street. Like, you go in the underpass, it's, like, right underneath, like, the... Is that the monorail? No, it's the train, isn't it? I don't remember now. But, like, you have, like, it's the same exact thing. There's, like, 2 gateway arches that you walk through, and it kind of, like, teleports you right into Main Street of Disney World. This is the exact same thing. And I don't... Instead of having, like, a statue, they have, like, the field. You know what I'm talking about? There's, like, a bunch of flowers with, like, Mickey's face. So, they even stole that. Like, Honkai did not care. Anyways.
We don't need to go in. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention inside.
It's so true.
We can just talk here.
It's 100%
Let's find a quiet
true.
spot and continue our conversation.
Oh my god.
View here is
Right?
great, right? We can see everything from here, including Clocky.
If all the characters in the animation are based on characters in reality, then Clocky's counterpart is definitely the Watchmaker.
Well, I mean, Watchmaker Clock.
In the animation, he's Hanu's partner and one of the founders of Dreamville. Does that mean the Watchmaker was personally involved in that war and sided with Asdana?
It was a monumental war for freedom. Hanunu fought alongside a motley crew of masked fools, nameless, history fictionologists, mourning actors, omen vanguards, even visitors from beyond the sky. In the end, they emerged victorious.
Yeah, okay, that sounds
Among them was the person who would eventually be known as the Watchmaker.
But if you do the math, doesn't that mean the Watchmaker was around for several centuries?
I'm not sure, but Mikhail was already the Watchmaker when I met him, so maybe he inherited the title.
How old are you now, Mr. Officer?
Yeah, right? He's like, yo.
I'm 13.
What? No, you're not.
No way. Not even close.
In what years?
Hanunu freed the frontier prison, but peace still eluded him. With limited resources, threats from the outside world, and internal conflicts between major prison districts, the future of Asdana was uncertain. It wasn't until the Watchmaker approached the family with the idea of turning the prison into the planet of festivities that Penacony finally gained its name and glory.
Thus, he became known as the Father of Penacony.
But didn't you say the Watchmaker betrayed the family? And you said you were his companion, so that means you...
No, I'm not his companion, but rather one of his many children. But I am indeed a traitor. Not to the family, but to Mikhail.
What did you do?
I did nothing. And that's the worst betrayal of all. Just like you, I had close companions. We dedicated ourselves to Penacony. But the Oak family, they set us up. Mikhail was too old to protect his children anymore. So we left the family to find our own path. We were branded traitors of the Harmony, even though the true traitors were someone else. While they continue to praise the Watchmaker's name in the world, behind closed doors, they condemn him on a pillar of shame. Nevertheless, we wanted to clear his name. We intended to find the real traitor, the one responsible for all this, and restore harmony to Penacony. But we failed. Too much time had passed, and the land of the dreams had become deeply corrupted. After countless fruitless pursuits, I gave up. Like a a lost dog. The family accepted me and made me an officer, supposedly as a form of forgiveness. But it was actually a punishment. Since then, I've been completely cut off from my partners and my past. As for Mikhail, I heard he died in obscurity, in a place where no one could find him. That's when I realized that the Penacony I once knew would never return.
We're truly sorry for what happened. But this is not the end of the story, right?
Apparently, someone has inherited the title of the Watchmaker and has been secretly working against the family all this time.
It's the Watchmaker organization.
Well, that's one way to look at it. However, only one member has truly inherited the Watchmaker's title.
I mean, yeah, but he has.
Unfortunately, after all these years,
like
I have no idea who that person is, or if they're even real. Or just Mikhail's lost soul haunting the dreams. So, do you understand why I'm spilling all this info? Because I believe the girl's death must be connected to the Watchmaker's legacy. And at the end of all these mysteries, we will find the answers we are seeking. If it really is Mikhail's ghost, I want to meet him.
Then we are screwed.
If only for the last time. For those who despise me could form a line from here all the way to the entrance of the hotel. But those willing to look me in the eye and hear me out? Let's just say, there won't be many. I've told you all I know is a sign of gratitude. Thank you for listening to this old dog. Bark and all. Something just happened at the theme park. Now if you'll excuse me, good luck to all of you. How ironic. What's so different between the stowaways projected by Penacony today and the dream seekers once hailed as pioneers several amber eras ago?
Gallagher does have a troubled past, it seems.
Yeah, homie is edgy as heck.
While Firefly's whereabouts remain a mystery, his stories shed light on our suspicions about the true identity of the Watchmaker, his connection to the family, and the power struggles hidden behind sweet dreams and death.
That's related to
That lines up with what we've gathered so far. Firefly got involved in this mess because of the legacy, and now we're sure that Aventurine's accusations against Acheron are baseless.
And Clocky is based on the Watchmaker.
You're really into Clocky, huh? He's just a fictional character, not a real
he's real,
person.
man. He's real.
Speaking of which, that Clocky who only reveals himself to you is quite intriguing. It's a shame we've never met him since then.
He just pops up.
Exactly. Gallagher suggests that the real traitor is someone else. Probably within the Oak family. Now that we've confirmed a lot of our suspicions, let's take a moment to think about the clues we have. Send a message to Welt and see how things are going on his end.
There's so many different storylines going on. You have Welt's storyline, then you got Adventurine's storyline, then you got our storyline, then you got you're wondering what's going on with Topaz. There's so much going on. So let's see how it comes to an end. How's your progress? Not too bad. Galaxy Ranger and I agree that the family might be hiding something extremely important. Right at the Duelite Pavilion. Back around, huh? To me, Adventurine say she was dangerous. I confirm she's on our side. Don't worry, please wait for a while. I'll keep you posted as soon as I find out anything. You got it, bud. Oh my god, now I have Acheron's
Are your companions worried about you?
They're just checking up on me. Let's get in and get out. Seems they've made some progress. Looks like we're about to enter the depths of Duelite Pavilion.
It's been a smooth ride. Almost too smooth for a heavily guarded mansion.
Let's see if there's anyone waiting to greet us.
So I get to play as her. Do I get to use their version of her, or do I use my version of her? Because I would assume their version's better, right? Oh, can I not check? Oh, I can't check her stats, right? I forgot. They like deliberately go out of the way so you can't check her stats. Okay. So let's go ahead. I would assume I'm using theirs because she got changed locations and she was fourth in mine and now she's first. So.
Something feels off. A grand mansion like this and not a butler or servant in sight. Could it be due to the disruption caused by the emergency?
Yeah, possibly.
Well, this door is open. Looks like we'll have to investigate ourselves. Let's proceed with caution.
Just one moment.
Relatively slightly within the moment.
Light. I've made myself less noticeable. The crew can explain their presence as authorized by the family, but I can't come up with any excuses for being here.
I see. What an interesting technique.
Huh. So, yeah, we know that because we have ourselves on. So...
Stream 4. The gleam of old blades.
I love how you also get the stuff from doing that, like...
The model in the sand pit. It's the golden hour, isn't it?
The footprints here are different from the rest. There are two...
Can you identify the people who left these footprints?
Well, there's a unique pattern here. Flamboyant, even. And judging by the size, I'd say these were men's shoes. If I'm right, it could be the IPC ambassador, Aventurine.
Got it.
Aventurine. What about the other set?
It looks like they were walking side by side as opposed to one behind the other. So the second individual is likely equal in status to Aventurine. The IPC is eager to reclaim Penacony, so their presence here is not unexpected.
That's fair. I don't think we went this way last time, so... Nope, okay, never mind. I'll go for it.
Stream 4. Stream 4.
I do love clearing these guys out. They make life
Well, there aren't any people in this mansion. They've set up quite a few mimetic guards to patrol this place.
Don't get complacent.
Okay, well... I guess...
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
Memories are ever-changing. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
With the hole that brings up
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
It also like causes him, which is interesting.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Destiny is apparent.
The fight is set. You chose the wrong enemy. That paradise may be unreached. Savor it for me. Repay.
Destined for oblivion.
Ill tidings manifest.
Failed to send you. I'll see you off.
Free will, or was it still waters of oblivion?
Well timed. Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
And we'll do...
oblivion.
Receive divinity.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Basic attack. Let's go.
Still waters of oblivion.
Destiny is apparent.
Yo, this sound though, honestly, I like I know I say it all the time, but it's just so satisfying. Like it's just a satisfying sound.
I weep for the departed.
Like that shutdown mode, like that shutdown sound, so cool. I love it. I wish I could like undo it and then like do it again, but so...
Hasten. We've hardly any time left to say farewell.
Wait, what if I hit? Does the box get me out of it?
It too shall fall.
I like how we still have not like established why.
Memories are ever changed. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Fail to stand. Look, it dropped something.
A note. Looks like instructions from the butler for the other servants.
Seems like the mansion's entire workforce were assigned other tasks before Robin's death. It must have been a big project to require that much manpower. The Charmony Festival, perhaps.
But no matter what their main priorities are, there should always be someone left at the mansion, right?
So you're saying someone deliberately cleared the place out?
Yeah, but I don't know why.
Yeah, it is a little weird that they haven't fully explained it and play it. Like that's just like, oh no. I like how like I see a trash can, I'm just like, young members of the family these days don't seem to know a thing about manners. Hey, that trainee server over there. What's the appropriate thing to do when you're giving directions to a guest? Keep my fingers together and point in the right direction with the tip of my palm. Not bad. Keeping the fingers together with the palm facing upward is a proper gesture when giving directions. The only reason why I knew that is because that's how you're supposed to point in the right direction in Disney World. That's the only reason why I knew that. So I was assuming, well, you know, this is essentially Disney World in, you know, Honkai form. I was like, okay, well then clearly, like, that's how it's gotta be the rules. Now imagine the VIP of the family raising a toast to everyone, including you. How would you respond? Lowering my glass when clinking it with others? Yes, that's right. You need to be humble in dealing with the VIP. I think you have a bright future ahead. Only all you youngsters are... Oh, nice. I don't have to fight him then. Perfect. I like how if you answer everything correctly, you don't have to do the stupid fight. Let's go... Am I supposed to be up here?
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Oh, I missed it. I think I have to go straight. I don't know why I decided to go up. Let's go here. Let's go around. Let's go in here.
No one here either.
Since no one's around to entertain us, let's make ourselves at home. Stay close to me so that my white can cover you too.
Alright, so before we start looking for clues, let's end it there for today, y'all. Guys, we finally did it. We were able to stream Honkai without a single crash. That is such a miracle. The last like 2 days that I don't know what it was, man. 2.1 really messed up for some reason, our compatibility things. So, but hey, we did it. We were able to get through it. Granted, I had to use a PlayStation to do it, but whatever. It doesn't matter. We did it, Joe. So we did it. Oh my god, I can't believe it. So guys, you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It greatly helps out the channel. By the way, we will not be streaming tomorrow. I'm actually not going to be home, so there will be no stream tomorrow, but we will stream back again on Monday with some more Honkai Star Rail 2.1 action. So guys, definitely don't want to miss it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and that's it from y'all. But take care, be safe, make wise choices, don't do anything too stupid, and I'll catch y'all later. See you later, saviors.